If you've been sitting on a finished product, or you're so close to finishing and you just can't bring yourself to hit publish, this video is for you. Now, not the version of you that's scared, but the version of you that already knows you're supposed to do this. Because here's what I've learned after years of selling digital products on Etsy and helping over 1,900 students with their Etsy shops. Fear doesn't mean stop. Fear just means you're right at the edge of something great. And just like I tell my daughters, you can be scared on the inside, but brave on the outside. Today, I want to tell you about someone in our community named Ashley. She had her product done, it was ready to go, and she still couldn't list it. But what happened next wasn't a big strategy or a hack. It was something simple yet powerful. And I think it's gonna change the way you see this entire journey if you let it. Ashley is a member of the Sales Sprint Accelerator, which is our student-only community for members of the Sales Sprint. And a few weeks ago, she posted something that forced me to pay attention. She said, and I'm paraphrasing here, I have my first digital product created, but I'm not confident enough to list it. Has anyone else felt this way? And then she said something that told me everything I needed to know. She said, I keep hearing Lucretia say, don't worry about perfection, but progress. There's a picture behind me in almost every video that says, strive for progress, not perfection. So she already knew the answer. She had been watching the videos, she had done the work. She had a digital product sitting there ready to go, and she still couldn't hit publish. Here's why this matters. A very overlooked place new sellers get stuck is not the product research or the listing photos. It's the moment right here, the publish button. And that is not a skill problem. That is a perfectionism problem. Perfectionism will dress itself up like preparation. It'll tell you the product isn't ready yet. The photos aren't good enough. The title needs a little bit more work. And it keeps moving the finish line every single time you get close. But Ashley refused to let perfectionism win. She took her fear straight to the community, and what happened next was the crazy part. The group showed up and showed out for her. Comment after comment after comment. And these weren't just, you've got this girl hype comments. These were real people sharing their real experiences. And every single one of them had felt the exact same way Ashley was feeling. Sarah Bina said, you can always go back and tweak it later. Stephanie and Sarah reminded us that the more you list, the better your listings will get. You can't practice what you never post. Adana shared that looking back, her first listing made her cringe, and that is normal. Rhonda said she felt stuck too in the beginning, and now she's 4 years in. I even jumped in and admitted that I still feel anxious when I list a new product, and I've been doing this for years as well. Every single one of us was saying the same thing in different ways. We've been where you are, we posted anyway, and so can you. There's actually a name for what happened in that comment section. It's called collective efficacy. It was coined by a Stanford psychologist named Albert Bandura back in the 1970s. And it's basically this. When you surround yourself with a group of people who believe they can do something, that belief becomes contagious. Think about it like this. Self-efficacy is your personal, I think I can do this. Collective efficacy is the group's we know this works energy. And when your personal doubt is running high, the group's belief fills that gap. That is exactly what happened to Ashley. She didn't have enough belief for herself yet. So the community shared theirs. Our confidence became hers. And that was the turning point. 3 days later, Ashley was back in the group. And this time, it wasn't a question. It was an announcement. She said, good morning, everyone. It's official. I posted my very first listing. 3 days is all it took once she stopped fighting herself and let the community carry her across the finish line. She didn't suddenly feel ready. She just decided that being scared on the inside wasn't going to stop her from being brave on the outside. And the moment she hit publish, she became a different person. She proved to herself that she can do hard things, that she's a person who does what they say they're going to do, that she's someone who shows up even when it's uncomfortable. And that is bigger than any sale, because the version of you that does things even when you're scared, that's the version of you that keeps going. The version that evolves, learns, and grows. The version of you that looks back 6 months from now and can't believe that you almost let perfectionism get in your way. Now, that listing didn't make her money that day, but it made her unstoppable. This journey isn't just about making extra money from home. It's about who you become along the way. Every time you do the hard thing anyway, so every time you post, even when you're scared, every time you choose progress over perfection, you're creating a version of yourself that can't be stopped. And here's the thing about collective efficacy. It doesn't work if you're doing this alone. The reason Ashley posted that listing wasn't because she finally figured it out on her own. It was because she was surrounded by people who actually believed it was possible. Who you're around matters. The voices you let into your head matter. The community you choose to grow with matters. So if you have a finished digital product right now that you just cannot bring yourself to list, I want you to ask yourself one question. Are you doing this alone? Because you don't have to. I'm inviting you to join us in the sales sprint. It's the exact process I've shared with over 1,900 students to help them open their Etsy shop, post their first listing, and start making money from home without ads and without social media. All of the details are in the link in the description, because you can be scared on the inside, but brave on the outside. And if you're still trying to figure out what product to even create, watch this video next. I share 7 boring digital products that are quietly making sellers $500 plus per month. So click the video on your screen and I'll see you over there.